Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's watch how I created this gorgeous look on my even more gorgeous model. So let's get straight right into that. I first went into the Kiss Beauty spray to prep her skin for the rest of the skin prep I was going to do. Then I went straight into the Blossom moisturizer to moisturize her face. I just got this product and I felt like it actually made a big difference in my makeup routine and how it turned out. So I went into the Adventure Matte Primer to prime her face, and when I mixed my foundation, I had to go into like 3 shades. Like I used the V Beauty foundation and I used the Blossom foundation, and I had to add in a little bit of yellow because it wasn't giving me that olive type of skin I was going for, because she has a little bit of a greenish undertone. But yeah, I was applying it and I was blending out the foundation, and then I went into a bronzer. It's an old foundation in my kit. I can't really remember the name of it. Probably I'll check and get back to you. And then I went into the Blossom lip palette. Doing voiceovers are the worst, literally, because I'm here trying to be in a quiet place and some people are just making noise downstairs, but it's fine. I went into the Avoir concealer. I used 2 shades of the concealers. I can't remember the name. I really tried to put the products into the video, but yeah, I forgot. I kept on forgetting. Like girls kept on saying like, oh, you didn't remember to do that. Like literally, you can see how much she's conversing with me here. She was a vibe. You would think that I knew this girl before this day. Like I just met her. That was the crazy part, and we were talking like old friends. Like it's crazy. I'm so glad I met her. Like she's such a vibe. She's so nice. But yeah, I like going into a brush first to apply my concealer. It just controls the placement a little bit more before I go into a beauty blender to further blend it out and then make everything, seamless. I didn't want to use a lighter concealer because, to be honest, I'm a little bit tired of the very bright under eye. Not that's bad, but I feel like it's not really my vibe anymore and I'm moving forward from it. After I finish blending the concealer, I go back into a brush to blend out the creases before I set the under eye. And then I went into the V Beauty powder palette to set the under eye. I went into a shade that is 2 shades lighter than her skin tone. Like I said, I really don't want the very bright under eye. It's still cute. It's not like as if I went into like a shade that is completely her skin tone. And then I went into a shade from the V Beauty palette to set her entire face. I was just blending that. At this point, the conversations were starting to get low. We were getting more serious. This look took like 3 hours because we just kept on talking and vibing and all of that. So I went into a Blossom makeup setting powder to set her under eye. It's just like 2 to 3 shades lighter than her skin tone. I didn't really want something bright. And now we are getting into the eye part. I went into the Annie's Beauty palette to contour her eye. I just wanted like a very festive look. Like this is just a very simple look that, to be honest, a novice at makeup would be able to do. I went into the lighter shade of the Annie's Beauty palette. I just wanted that orangey type of brown, and then I went into a deeper shade from the said palette to give her a little bit more contour. And then I went into the Cindy's eyeshadow primer so the yellow could pop. To be honest, I need to buy another eyeshadow palette because this palette is not giving me the pigment payoff that I want. I mean, this is the Blossom eyeshadow palette, the African Queens one. I was trying to go for like a very vibrant yellow and it wasn't giving that. I had to keep on layering and layering. But then I went into a darker shade from said Annie's Beauty palette again to further contour the eyeshadow so it will look more vibrant and to pop more. I really do need to get another eyeshadow palette. So I went into the same shade I was using to contour her eye to bronze her under eye to just give it a little bit more definition. Next step is to blend in the excess setting powder into her skin. I just took a fluffy brush and just tap that in right into her skin so it will look more seamless and blend out all of the harsh lines. This look is so gorgeous. It's so pretty. I love it so much. Then I went into the Annie's beauty palette to bronze up her skin tone. This palette is so versatile. It's one of the best things that's come into my kit, because as a dark skin girl, finding browns that actually show up is hard work. But yeah, I'm so glad I have it in my kit. And I'm going into blush, and I'm just using eyeshadow as blush, which is what I regularly do. This is also from the African eyeshadow palette by Blossom Makeup. I went into an orange shade first, and then I went into a pink shade, because you know, pink really complements the eyes, and that's enough blush. Maybe I could have added a little bit more blush to give it a little bit more oomph, but this was like a very soft glam. It's just clean beats, something cute, you know. It's like an everyday glam, but like the yellow eyes just makes it pop more. I went into a brow pomade for her lips because I didn't want those lips to move at all, and brow pomades are just the way to go. Went back into the a shade from the Blossom lip palette that I used as blush in the beginning, and I'm just blending that in. This is just a cute nude lip. It's not going to budge, it's just going to stay there because of that brow pomade. I went into gloss, and now we are spraying her face, like setting it again with the Kiss Beauty spray to, you know, blend everything in. And now I'm going into the Blossom Lock It spray to lock it in. This spray is so powerful. If it gets into your nose, it's so overwhelming. That's why she squeezed her nose like that. But with that, it's not going to move anywhere, and it adds a little bit of glow, which to be honest is not my thing. But yeah, that's the final look. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if you want to see more looks like this, and if you want to see my face too. Thank you for watching.